Check, check, check. You're going outside, brother. I can't save you.
Darn Kiki. Late for work again.
He's such a giver, Bowman. Aren't you? You just like to share things. Huh? Sharing? Good. Seems easy. Are you doing your puzzles?
So if it says one viewer, does that mean like there's actually someone watching, or just
I think it means there's actually someone watching.
who is it? Who could be there? Oh, 4 viewers. Somebody's watching me play on my phone. Sorry about that. Just gonna take care of some business real quick. Welcome, Kiki, the living room of Das Gomenschloss. We'll have some Cleveland awesome trivia happening. 8 minutes or so. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all the details on how the game works. It's free to play. It's fun to play. All the rules and instructions are there. You can find sample score sheets, team sheets, if you will, because if you're keeping score, you'll be keeping score for yourselves. It's not too difficult. If you have any questions, let me know. There is the chat area available on the YouTubes. You can use that to get my attention. Maybe during the game, you'll need more time to figure out your answer. You can pop in there and say, hey, Kiki, hold on. 30 more seconds, please. Welcome, Wolf. Oh, oh, oh. Goman's playing shoot 'em up with his friends this evening. So he's got his headphones on. So he's sitting in the same room, but hopefully he's not paying attention to me. But maybe he is, and maybe he'll keep my babbling to a minimum, like last Wednesday. Blah, 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 blah. Welcome, Clue Crew. Frank says hi.
You should talk to Clue Crew.
Because Genevieve had a birthday, and she didn't play last week because she was too busy having her baby.
Charlotte is here. Hi, Charlotte.
Welcome, Charlotte. Ooh, is this like our youngest trivia player ever?
No, that's probably still Genevieve.
We like to start them young, keep them coming back. Just see me adjusting the camera. It's like when I get into Goman's car, he hates getting back into it after me. I'm usually pretty good about remembering to put the seat back so he can actually get into the vehicle, but I don't think I ever remember to move the mirror when I get out.
Nope.
Well, it wouldn't be easy for me to adjust it to what you would really need it at anyway. That's not how it works. I can't tell where your eye level is. Welcome, we are family. Guessers in the house. Very nice. All right, just a couple minutes away from the start of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. We got a general trivia game coming at you this evening. It's 20 questions, 6 rounds, 3 questions each, plus a halftime and a final. That final question being where you can wager any, all, or none of your points. You can go to clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the rules and regulations of how we work the game. Also, sample team sheets there. You can download it, print it up, fill it out during the game, and then post it on your fridge afterwards. Or throw it away. Recycle it. Definitely recycle it. Genevieve could color it later for us. Welcome, Brown 16-0. Good to have you. Also at clevelandawesometrivia.com, you can find out the when and where to find Cleveland Awesome Trivia. We are out and about a few times a week, so be sure to check that. Like on Monday nights, Goman's out at Parma Tavern with his entertainment-based game, Movie TV Trivia, and he also broadcasts that live here on the YouTubes. You can always check out old episodes, Cleveland Awesome Trivia, on demand, if you will. I'll be out tomorrow night in Pinecrest at Saucy Brew Works. Had a record-breaking crowd there last week. Been there since the fall. But I had over 30 players, almost 40. It was a good night. Lots of fun over there. Welcome, Flying Monkey. Just in the nick of time. I feel like I'm missing We Came Here to Drink. All right, so here's how the game works. I will be asking questions, give you some time to come up with an answer among yourself or your teammates, whoever's playing along with you. And then after a certain amount of time, try to usually give you a little warning, but I'll come back with the answer. Of course, if you need more time to think about it, you can always use the chat function there in the YouTubes to let me know you need another minute. Don't forget, I gift each team with a free pass one time during the game on any of the questions 1 through 18. Doesn't work for the halftime or the final, but if there's another question during the game that you don't know the answer to, you can just write down your team name, the number of points you're wagering, and free pass, freebie, or whatever. Give yourself credit. Free pass one time during the game. I think that's it. Well, let's see if I'm not all set up here. I didn't check out my other pages. Make sure there's that thing, and then, yep, all right, there's my game. Fabulous. Here we go into round 1, where your categories will be fun facts, TV shows, and insects. Again, categories for round 1 are fun facts, TV shows, and insects. Question number 1, true or false? The record for number of people jumping out of a hot air balloon at the same time is 25. Again, question number 1, the category fun facts, true or false. The record for number of people jumping out of a hot air balloon at the same time is 25. So how does that work? Like, are they on the ground and they're just jumping, exiting the basket? Or were they like up and wearing parachutes? Like, did not do the research on that one. Interesting. All right. You might notice I did post the question there in the chat area. Please, no answers in the chat. Yeah, just for checking in occasionally throughout the game. We'll ask you to, if you're interested in sharing your score, or of course, if you need more time or to harass your fellow competitors, that's allowed, but please no answers in the chat area. And I think most of us know how this one works with question number 1. We're just trying to ease you into the game, make sure everybody gets some points. It is a fun fact. True or false, the record for number of people jumping out of a hot air balloon at the same time is 25. It's a fun fact. That is indeed true. True, the answer we were looking for. All right, question number 2. Category TV shows. What was the name of the middle daughter on the TV show, The Brady Bunch? We're still warming up, so hopefully if you're at all familiar with the show, you at least have a 1 in 3 shot. Again, question 2, the category TV shows. What was the name of the middle daughter on the TV show, The Brady Bunch? $13 viewers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams. Oh, welcome, Soupy. Did I say that? Sorry if I didn't. Good to have you. Good to have you all joining us this evening. Everybody having a good week so far? Wednesday, hump day. I started off the week at the dentist, so there's nowhere to go from there but up. So I need to get down and do some laundry. I haven't done it since the hot water heater went the other weekend. I feel like, I don't know, like I was doing laundry when I saw that the hot water heater was leaking. I feel like it might be I don't know. It's an excuse. I just don't want to do the laundry. And, I only change my clothes like twice a week, so it's not that much anyway. All right, question number 2, category TV shows. What was the name of the middle daughter on the TV show, The Brady Bunch? So you've got the youngest daughter, cute little one with pigtails and curls. That was Cindy. And then you might know the older sister's name because the middle sister is always complaining. Marsha. And that's Jan that says that. Jan, the middle daughter on the TV show, The Brady Bunch. Question number 3, category insects. And hopefully everybody's warmed up. Should have some points by now. See how you do with this one. Might be tougher. Who knows? What is the only insect in the world that is capable of turning its head? Question number 3, category insects. What is the only insect in the world that is capable of turning its head? Might be a tough question. Don't forget, I gifted each team with that free pass. It's not too early to use it. Might be able to guarantee yourself the sweep in that round. Remember, if you get all 3 questions in a round correct, it's called a sweep. You can earn yourself bonus points. It's detailed on the score sheets available at clevelandawesometrivia.com. Oh, and might as well do this while I'm thinking about it. Copy, paste, enter. There it is in the chat. The link to our GoFundMe account. If you feel like tipping your trivia hostess, toss a few bucks in there. Or just spread that link around in your socials. It would be greatly appreciated. Keep this small family, local business afloat in these crazy, crazy times. All right, how are we doing with this one? Question number 3, I know is a little bit tougher. Maybe not too tough. All right, question number 3, the category insects. What is the only insect in the world that is capable of turning its head? The answer we were looking for was the praying mantis. It's the one that can give the little head tilt. Cute puppy dog look. The praying mantis, the only insect capable of turning its head. All right, that was the end of round 1. We're heading into round 2 of the game, where your categories will be music, science, and rivers. Again, categories for round 2 are music, science, and rivers. Question number 4. Within 3, either way, how many total career Grammy Awards have been won by Rihanna as of February 1st, 2020? And mostly that date is in there because that's when Goman put together this database of questions. So there has been a Grammy Award since then. I don't know if she was up for anything But anyway, question 4, category music. Within 3, either way, how many total career Grammy Awards have been won by Rihanna as of February 1st, 2020? And again, this might be another one of those tougher questions. Although you do have a range there to work with. That's 3 either way. All right, wind down those arguments. I'm about to come at you with the answer to question number 4. Within 3, either way, how many total career Grammy Awards have been won by Riri? She got 9. Rihanna with 9 career Grammy Awards. So if you answer between 6 and 12, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. Question number 5, category science. What common household cleaning liquid is something known as sodium hypochlorite? Question number 5, category science. What common household cleaning liquid is something known as sodium hypochlorite? All right. I feel like at this point we should be somewhat familiar with this cleaning liquid. Speaking of laundry, question number 5, category science. What common household cleaning liquid is something known as sodium hypochlorite? The answer we were looking for, bleach. Bleach, aka sodium hypochlorite. All right, question number 6, category rivers. What is the name of the largest North American river that empties into the Pacific Ocean, specifically? Question number 6, category rivers. What is the name of the largest North American river that empties into the Pacific Ocean? Excuse me. Rocky's doing sleepy circle. Sagene's pretty chillaxed. I was picking at her earlier, trying to brush and cut out. She gets behind her ears. She gets mats a lot. All right, we're looking for a specific river that flows into the Pacific Ocean. You got something good? Did you come up with something? Question number 6, category rivers. What is the name of the largest North American river that empties into the Pacific Ocean? The answer we were looking for was the Snake River. Snake, the answer we were looking for. All right, that was the end of round 2. We're heading into round 3, where I try to help you out a little bit with 2 50-50 questions and a range question. Your categories in round 3 are sports, animals, and U.S. history. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Again, categories for round 3. I'm going to ask you a question about sports. I'll give you a 50-50 shot at that. You'll have a 50-50 shot at the animals category and the range within to answer the U.S. history question. Question number 7. For which sport was something called the Whiteman Cup awarded? Was that cricket or tennis? And I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I wouldn't swear to it. Don't worry, I'll be posting it there in the chat in case you have any questions about the spelling or whatnot. Again, for which sport was something called the Whiteman Cup awarded? Cricket or tennis? Speaking of cups, mine is filled with coffee this evening because why not? Coffee all day, every day. I try to get some water in too. I try. Right? And I'll be up for at least another 5 hours, so no worries. And what if I don't sleep well overnight? There's always a nap tomorrow. Who's got anything going on? All right, you got a 50-50 shot at this one. Flip a coin, or you pick one and your housemate gets the other, and then whoever gets the right answer gets to pick dinner tomorrow night, where you go for dinner or order dinner from. Question number 7, category sports. For which sport was something called the Whiteman Cup awarded? Cricket or tennis? I forget the details exactly. But I think that was a women's tournament between US and Britain back through the 1920s through the 60s or something. I don't know. Tennis, the sport that the Whiteman Cup was awarded for. Tennis, the answer to question number 7. Question number 8, category animals. What is the term for a group of geese when they are hanging out on the ground? Are they a skein or a gaggle? Question number 8, category animals. What is the term for a group of geese when they are hanging out on the ground? Are they a skein or a gaggle? All right, I'm going to give you 30 more seconds on this one, unless you need more time. Don't forget, you're always allowed to ask for it. Question number 8, the category is animals. What is the term for a group of geese when they are hanging out on the ground? A skein or a gaggle? Another little fun fact for you. Well, first of all, this is probably the closest to a trick question that you'll find in Cleveland Awesome Trivia, because a skein or a gaggle, they're both actually names for groups of geese. FYI, a skein is also like a chunk of yarn is a skein. So that's your fun fact. You're welcome. And a skein is actually geese flying. The gaggle is the geese on the ground. Gaggle, the answer to question number 8. Question number 9, category U.S. history. Within 5 years either way, in what year did the U.S. end their ban on Asian immigration after World War II? Again, question number 9, category U.S. history. Within 5 years either way, in what year did the U.S. end their ban on Asian immigration after World War II? All right, got a range, pretty decent range, I feel like, to work with there. I'll give you a few more seconds, unless you really need more time. Give me a shout out. Question number 9, category U.S. history. Within 5 years either way, in what year did the U.S. end their ban on Asian immigration after World War II? So World War II ended in 1945. So I feel like it was a pretty good range because if just go a couple years away from there, you're good to go, because 1952 was the answer we were looking for. 1952. So if you answer between 47 and 57, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. We are now heading into our halftime question. This works a little bit differently. There's no wagering involved. It's a single question with a single answer worth 10 points if you can get it all on your own, which I feel like this one's possible. I had a few people that were pretty close if they didn't know it the other day. So, but if you don't know, I have a very generous 50-50 hint. Once I post or say that, you're guaranteed 5 points. It would be somehow 0 points if you got it wrong, but you're scoring for yourselves. Don't worry about that. Give yourself 5 if you don't happen to know the answer to this difficult halftime question, which would be worth 10. Ready? Here we go. Halftime question this evening. What was the name of the guy who founded the religious group known as the Quakers in the 17th century? Again, on that halftime question, what was the name of the guy who founded the religious group known as the Quakers in the 17th century? Again, I'll give you a minute or so to ponder that. If you happen to know the correct answer, you can earn yourself 10 points. However, I have a very generous 50-50 hint available. I'll be posting that momentarily. And once you see or hear the hint, you can go ahead and give yourself 5 points for the halftime question. How are we doing? Is it tickling you? Think you know it? Or should I go ahead and give you my hint? My generous, generous hint. Ready? Here we go. You're 50-50 for the question. What was the name of the guy who founded the religious group known as the Quakers in the 17th century? Was it George Fox or Carl Quaker? Silly Goman. Again, George Fox or Carl Quaker. Your 50-50 hint. This is where we invite you. If you'd like, go ahead and share your scores there in the chat, your halftime scores. Kind of see how the competition is stacking up. And we'll take a quick halftime break in case you need to run off to powder your nose or maybe let the dog out. He's seeping. Or, refresh your beverage. Real quick break. And we'll come back in a minute or so with the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Oh, welcome, Winging It. Nice to see you. Has it been a while? I feel like it's been a minute. Decent scores, good scores. Looks like we're all pretty close. Pretty close. Again, we'll take that quick break. And we'll come back in a moment with the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Go warm up my coffee. Eat some bugs. What a nice day today, huh? Got a little fresh air today, some sunshine, nice temperatures, not sub-freezing, although the last couple weeks of sub-freezing and consistent snow, my backyard is not pretty right now. 2 puppies back there kind of make a mess of things. Yeah, so I got some not so fresh air while I did a little bit of cleanup back there. It's going to take a while to catch up. That not all of the snow is melted, so I'm sure there's stuff buried under there. All right, how are we doing? Make your way back. Ready for the second half of ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com. Oh, no, that's where you can find all the details about the game. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com, as well as the details about when and where you can find us. I'll be out tomorrow night hosting some trivia at the Saucy Brew Works in Pinecrest. Good times. And yeah, no more YouTube Sunday games because I'm live at Rookies. Then, of course, Goman's on the YouTube on Monday nights with his entertainment-based game, movie and TV trivia, broadcasting live from Parma Tavern. All right. Don't forget, if you have not used your free pass yet, please use it by question 18 because it's no good on the final. We're heading into round 4 of the game. In round 4, your categories will be Your Opinion Counts, Scary Movies, and Months, like months of the year. Again, categories for round 4 are Your Opinion Counts, Scary Movies, and Months. Question number 10. Do you think that a person's name influences the person they become? Yay or nay? And this is the one time where we encourage you to go ahead and share your answer there in the chat so we can see how things stack up. I have a habit of changing my name frequently. You know, you got the little pet names for mom when you're little, and then you go to school, and I was Katrina, and then I started making friends, and they started calling me Katie and Kat. And then I moved to Chicago and became Kiki and decided that was a good stage name. So It's more like the person I am influences the name I pick. Well, we got 2 yeses. Anybody else want to weigh in? There we go. There we go. Oh, one person abstain or saying no. You think a person's name influences the person they become? Sadly, I want to say yes, but for like the reason that I don't know, sometimes people can assume things about you because of your name and then like living up or down to those expectations. Does that make sense? I don't know. So yes, I guess it does. Influences who they become. All right, but it's okay. Even if you voted no, you get your points because it's your opinion that counts. So I hope you wagered your 6 on that one. 6 points for question number 10. All right, question number 11. The category is scary movies. What is the name of the bad guy in the horror movie Halloween? Question number 11. Category movies. What is the name of the bad guy in the horror movie Halloween?
Yeah, I hear you, Sutek. I hear you. I gotta be quiet though.
All right, how you feeling with this one? Need more time or can we move on along? Might be a little behind schedule. Question number 11, the category is scary movies. What's the name of the bad guy in Halloween? He is Michael Myers. Michael Myers, the bad guy in the Halloween horror movies. Question number 12, category months. What month of the year was named after the Roman god of war? Oh, I have no idea what I just did. Oh, doesn't matter. I messed something up in the spreadsheet. Oops. What month of the year was named after the Roman god of war?
All right, how are you? I've just been me against bots. Where do you want to play? Take your time. Let me know when you're done.
All right. Here we go with question 12. Category was months. What month of the year was named after the Roman god of war? The Roman god of war, known as Mars. We call that month March. March, named for the Roman god of war. All right. That was the end of that round. We are heading into round 5 of the game. In round 5, your categories will be cars or vehicles, if you will, landmarks, and romantic movies. Ooh la la. Again, categories for round 5 are cars, landmarks, and romantic movies. Question 13. Within 3 years, either way, what year saw the debut of the car known as the Honda CRX? Question 13. Category cars. Within 3 years, either way, what year saw the debut of the car known as the Honda CRX?
Yeah. I thought you'd like it because it was little.
All right, work that range, or maybe this isn't where you use your free pass if you haven't used it yet. Question 13, category cars. Within 3 years, either way, what year saw the debut of the car known as the Honda CRX? The answer we were looking for was the year of 1983. 1983, the answer we were looking for. So if you answered between 80 and 86 or smartly used your free pass, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. Question 14, category landmarks. In what state in these United States would you find Mount Rushmore? Question 14, category landmarks. In what U.S. state would you find Mount Rushmore? I feel like this one's not too tough. Like you at least have an idea of what region it's in. Maybe narrow it down to a couple. All right. Stop me if you need more time. Question 14. Category landmarks. In what state, what U.S. state would you find Mount Rushmore? That is in the state of South Dakota. South Dakota, the answer we were looking for. Question 15. Category romantic movies. What three-word phrase does the character Wesley constantly repeat to Buttercup throughout the movie The Princess Bride? We just watched that one again recently. It's a fun one. Again, what three-word phrase does the character Wesley constantly repeat to Buttercup throughout the movie The Princess Bride? Inconceivable. So many good quotes from that movie. I mean,
Yeah, that was rough.
it's got pirates, people chasing things, sword fights, not to mention the romantic qualities. If for some strange reason you have not seen it, check it out.
Yeah. We'll go through these, see how that goes.
All right. Question 15. Category romantic movies. What three-word phrase does the character Wesley, also known as the Dread Pirate, sorry, what three-word phrase does the character Wesley constantly repeat to Buttercup throughout the movie The Princess Bride? The answer we were looking for was "as you wish."
No.
Sorry, it was that one time when he was
But
"as you wish."
I
The
appreciate
three-word phrase we were looking for.
It's going to still be months before we're even close to being.
All right. Round 6 of the game, our final round, where your categories will be religion, U.S. cities, and celebs. Again, categories for round 6 are religion, U.S. cities, and celebrities. Question 16. What is the term for the belief in the existence of many gods or divine beings? Question 16. Category religion. What is the term for the belief in the existence of many gods or divine beings? And one more time. Taking care of this business. So appreciate the donations that we've gotten thus far. Very helpful, much appreciated. With vaccines circulating and so forth, we're hoping to start seeing people out and about more often, but for right now, things are a little bit tough here at Das Gomes Los. We just want to keep the business afloat. So you can tip your hostess there at the GoFundMe link, or, even just spread that link around in your social circles. Let your friends and family know how much you love being part of the Cleveland Awesome Trivia community. Point them our way. Maybe they want to play. All right. And the answer for question 16, the category religion. What is the term for the belief in the existence of many gods or divine beings? The word many, also poly, and theism. Polytheism, the answer we were looking for. Question 17, category U.S. cities. What city in these United States was the home of the infamous Watts riots of 1965? Again, question 17. What U.S. city was the home of the infamous Watts riots of 1965? I feel like this is one that they've been bringing up again with the Black Lives Matter movement, also known as the Watts Rebellion or the Watts Uprising. Took place in the middle of August 1965 after 21-year-old African-American Marquette Frye was pulled over for reckless driving. Over 1,000 injuries, 34 deaths. No fun. So what city was it here in the U.S. that was home to the infamous Watts riots of 1965? That was the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where the Watts riots took place. Question number 18, category celebrities. Within 100 million, either way, according to CelebrityNetWorth.com, what is the net worth of author John Grisham as of January 1st, 2020? Considering the number of books he's written, it may have increased since then, but Goman put this database together at the beginning of 2020, so that's our cutoff. Within 100 million, either way. According to CelebrityNetWorth.com, what is the net worth of author John Grisham as of January 1st, 2020? That's like the small print of this question, so I say it real fast like they do for the small print in the TV ads. All right, I know 100 million seems like a large range, but it's not that much, although I feel like a lot of these are in the same general vicinity with their net worth. All right. Unless you need more time. If you do, shout it out. Shout it out now. Question 18. Category celebrities. within 100 million either way. According to CelebrityNetWorth.com, what is the net worth of John Grisham? The answer we were looking for was $350 million. 350. So if you answer between 250 and 450, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. Or, of course, if you finally use that free pass I gifted you with, can't take it into the final. Sorry. All right. We invite you, if you'd like, go ahead and share your scores there in the chat so we can see how your competition is stacking up. Maybe give you an idea of how you might want to wager on this final question, where you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you've gathered so far throughout the game. There we are. Wolf, Soupy, winging it. Nice, nice. Looking good, everybody. Those are some nice scores. Again, we're heading into the final where you can wager any, all, or none of those points. And as normal, I have a hint available that'll provide you with a 1 in 4 shot at the correct answer. However, once you see or hear the hint, which I will post there in the chat, you can only wager up to half of what you've gathered thus far. So again, with the final question, you can wager 0 to all of your points. And once you see or hear the hint, you can only wager up to half of your points. But yeah, so that's how that works.
Yeah, that's not fair.
I'll give you a heads up before I share the hint, but once you see it, you can only wager up to half of your points. Are we ready for our final question this evening? What U.S. president was assassinated by a guy named Charles Julius Guiteau?
All right, this will probably be my last one.
And
This
of
will
course,
probably
my
be my last
pronunciation
one,
may
then
be
maybe
a
later
little
on,
bit
I don't
off,
know
but I
what
think I'm
we'll
okay.
do.
What U.S. president was assassinated by a guy named Charles Julius Guiteau?
Matt, you want?
That was
I can do
fast,
less
flying
parts,
monkey.
in a little bit smaller place. We can do pine. Yeah, pine. Yeah, pine. Okay. Well then, so you don't want something that small. Okay. And we will certainly see. I'm going to give us 1 and them 4.
Ooh, is everybody all in? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's everybody. You guys are pretty confident tonight, huh? I mean, I guess there's only been 40 some presidents and not too many of them have been assassinated. All right, well, let's do this. Let's get this hint out of the way in case somebody needs it. I think that's everybody in, but just in case, I will be providing the hint. What U.S. president was assassinated by a guy named Charles Julius Guiteau? It was one of these 4. Ready? Washington, Lincoln, Harrison, or Garfield? One of those four, assassinated by Charles Julius Guiteau.
What's that? Yeah, this is a get shot immediately map for sure. I'm getting assists though.
All right. That, of course, was James Garfield, the president we were looking for, assassinated by Charles Julius Guiteau. James Garfield, the POTUS we were looking for. As always, thank you everyone for coming out and playing along with me this evening. My name is Kiki. I'm with Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Check out clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the details of when and where you can find us. We're starting to get out and about a little bit more. And I'd love to see you. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Hear those scores come rolling in. Oh. Looking good. All in, coming back with all those points. Nice job, guys. Thank you, Soup B. Thank you, everybody. Super fun having you here. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you next Wednesday. Well, I can't see you. You can see me. I hope each and every one of you see me again next Wednesday, if not sooner. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.